Hello, hello, my friends. I have a little bit of a fun personal fragrance slash beauty haul slash there's a candle in here. This is a video that I have started incorporating here on my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Katie. I would say 98% of my channel is focused on candle content, making your home smell really nice. But another fun area or place, I should say, where I like to spend money is on personal fragrance and beauty products. So I have started incorporating here on my channel, usually about once a month. I like to share with you guys just some fun little personal fragrance finds if I've bought anything recently, maybe some hair care products or whatever, just kind of like some fun, frivolous things here. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. Like I said, this type of video is really only like once a month on my channel. I predominantly focus on home fragrance here, but if you feel like you vibe with me and just want to stick around, hit that subscribe button. So today I have quite a few. I have some perfumes, I have some body mists, I have a candle, I've got some body scrubs, and I've got some shampoo and conditioners to talk about. So as always, all of the products that I talk about will be listed down below for you with timestamps, but let's not waste any time because I do tend to like to talk a lot and my videos can get a little bit lengthy. I think I'm going to go ahead and start out real quickly with some shampoo and conditioner that I recently purchased. Sephora last week had a lot of their shampoos and conditioners for 25% off. And you know what? As I'm looking at it, I realized I forgot to bring out a product that I repurchased. So while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it real quick. I did repurchase the K18. I think it's called like their detox shampoo. It's a clarifying shampoo. I did initially purchase that shampoo during the Sephora sale back in April, and I really do like it. It doesn't strip my hair too much. We are in pool season now, so when I go to the pool with my kids, sometimes I jump in and have fun. Other times I'm like, I don't want to wash my hair, but for the most part, I'll get in and splash around with my kids. Life's short, right? But obviously this colored hair of mine, I do like to use like a clarifying shampoo on it, especially after I have been in the pool. So I did go ahead and repurchase that because that was one of the products that was listed for 25% off. Another product that I repurchased, I initially purchased in the Sephora sale. Now this was initially in like a duo set. So if you go onto the Sephora website, they do offer this in a shampoo and conditioner duo. And so when I purchased it during the Sephora sale, I used my 20% savings on that because it made it pretty good, where like each one of these came out to like, I think it was around like $23 each. However, during this most recent sale, the set wasn't on a discount, but the individual ones were 25% off, and I am talking about the Roz foundation, shampoo, and conditioner. I do really like this product, so I'll go ahead and take it out of the box here. First and foremost, it comes in like an aluminum can. I really like it, but this product actually cleans my hair well. My hair feels hydrated, but again, I have fine hair. I have like a medium amount of it, but it's very fine. So I can't use things that I need hydrating shampoos because I live in the desert and obviously I color treat my hair. I bleach it for lack of a better word. But man, what gets me on this Roz one is the smell. It's just so clean and kind of herbaceous. Really, really like this. So I did decide to go ahead and purchase another set. But I am always one who is buying a lot of shampoo and conditioner because I typically only wash my hair twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, more so here in the summertime, just because I get like hot and sweaty and it's just gross. But the other reason why I do that is because I do have a 16-year-old daughter who also likes to use good shampoo and conditioner, so nothing ever goes to waste. But another product that was part of that 25% off sale at Sephora that I've used in the past and I wanted to repurchase is the Moroccanoil Moisture Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. This I think does a better job on my daughter's hair because she has really thick, semi-coarse hair. Her hair is a little bit thicker than mine. She's got some wave in it. And the Moroccanoil just, it works really well. But ooh, the smell on this. I love this Moroccanoil smell for the hair. It's just so good. Funny thing is I don't like this fragrance on my body, but I do like it when I'm washing my hair in the shower. Comment down below if you're like that. If you like certain fragrances for like your shampoo, but then in body care, you're like, yeah, I don't like it so much. I don't know why I'm like that, but I just am. So let's go ahead and talk about some body scrubs that were sent to me in PR. Now, these might feel a little bit random, but I did want to talk about them because they are from Slatkin & Co. from their HOMEWORX lineup. These were sent to me. I believe that they are going to be part of a Christmas in July going on over at QVC. Now, I am pre-filming this actually probably about a week before I plan to put this video up, but I do know, or I have been notified by my contact at Slatkin & Co. that there's going to be a TSV going on this weekend over at QVC. I don't know if that's for the candles, but we were sent these body scrubs, and I know that the body scrubs are already launched. They've already launched on QVC, but I don't know if there's some kind of special pricing going on with a TSV this weekend. I believe we were actually given the date. If I'm remembering when I'm planning to put this video up, I think I am planning to put this up on July 11th, which happy birthday to my nephew Asher. But if this video is going up on July 11th, the TSV date that we were given was July 11th. So this is the Iced Sugar Cookie Exfoliating Body Scrub. I also got it in the Glazed Gingerbread. Now, both of these I've actually had in their home fragrances already, and they smell really good. I didn't pull the, let me just show it to you here real quick. This one already still has like the sealed packaging, so they do come sealed. I don't know if these are going to be sold in like a duo or a trio. I think when I saw on QVC, they were in a duo. But smells really good. This iced sugar cookie one smells really good. It smells a lot like the candle. If you're somebody who likes like a fun like sugar cookie fragrance in the shower, you would like this one. The Grandma's Gingerbread is very spicy, but also really warm and yummy. I think that the gingerbread one might actually even be good in the fall. I think both of these would be good. They're not just like Christmas scents to me. They're good fall fragrances. This is a fragrance that I could see myself enjoying in the shower. I'm glad that it's a body scrub because I don't necessarily really see my body wanting to smell like this, like long term. The texture of this, I'm not going to put it on my hand right now because I don't want to get my hands all yucky. But the texture is very nice. It kind of reminds me a little bit, the texture wise reminds me of the Tree Hut sugar scrubs. I do really like this so far, just like what I've tested of it. So those were sent to me by Slatkin & Co. in PR. So a big, huge thank you to them for doing that. And then I'm going to talk about a candle before I get into the personal fragrance here. So I had mentioned in my video that I did last week, I think it was my June declutter video, I had mentioned that I had purchased from the website Snif, and I had initially purchased this candle, Instant Karma, as well as the fragrance Heal the Way, which you guys know is one of my favorite personal fragrances. I love that perfume. And I had mentioned that I was going to send this candle back, this Instant Karma candle back. However, when I went to do that, apparently this was a final sale, so I can't send it back. I think the reason why that is because this is a single wick, and I believe that these 8.5 ounce vessels, I think that they have moved over to putting these in a 2-wick format because my Heal the Way one is the exact same size, but it has 2 wicks. So I'm wondering if because this is a single wick, that's why they're not allowing me to return it. But this is their little Instant Karma candle. So I figure, well, it's here. Quite frankly, I'm going to be honest. The fragrance on cold, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Now, I did write down what the fragrance notes are. Aren't you guys proud of me? I actually took the time to remember to write down the fragrance notes here. So the fragrance notes on this Instant Karma are cardamom, nashi pear, black plum, geranium, vetiver, cedarwood, and black tea. What I smell in here, kind of like off the bat, I definitely get the cedarwood note in there. Cedarwood can almost sometimes come across a little bit. There was a Kringle candle that I talked about last weekend from the most recent Kringle fall launch, that there's a heavy like cedarwood and patchouli note. I think it's their Vancouver cabin candle that I'm kind of like, I feel kind of like about it because patchouli and cedarwood for me, I know a lot of people love that fragrance note together, but something about it I don't always love. It kind of reminds me of a cedar chest. This is a very earthy type of candle. So if you tend to like earthy fragrances, I think that you would like that. But my suggestion would be, so I purchased this off the Snif website when I had a 25% off coupon. They did give me that coupon for leaving a review on their website, something you might want to know in the future if you ever purchase from Snif. But this candle is also available online at ULTA. And so if you are intrigued by this fragrance, I would probably suggest purchasing it through ULTA. Just that way you can smell it, and then it's an easy return if you don't really care for the fragrance. But I figure since I can't return it, I might as well just keep it and I'll do a review on it. Thankfully, it is a type of fragrance that will blend well with some other candles that I currently have in my collection. So that one is going to stay apparently for me. And while we are talking about Snif, I did want to say that when I made that purchase, I did purchase a couple of other things from them. So one of the things I got was a sample of their fragrance Crumb Couture. Now, my friend Melanie has been talking about this fragrance for a couple of years. My friend Drew also likes this fragrance. So Crumb Couture, I was really curious about. And here's the thing, I'm going to go ahead and spray it. I'm going to spray it here on this arm right here. I already have perfume on, but I was curious about this, and this is a nice fragrance. Snif does gourmand scents really, really well. I've come to realize, I think that they have slowly kind of made their way into being one of my favorite not fine fragrance, but like personal fragrance type of fragrances. So the fragrance notes on Crumb Couture are croissant accord, wild berry jam, black currant, toasted vanilla, tonka bean, and sandalwood. And this is really nice. I do get kind of that like flaky pastry in there. I get the sweetness of a jam, but this doesn't smell like cheap gourmand type of a fragrance. I think it's that base of a sandalwood in there that kind of gives this just a little bit more of a sophisticated note. I like this scent. This is a fragrance that I feel like I would wear more so like in the months of like February, where the weather is still kind of cold. And so I want something to kind of like warm up the vibe, but also I'm wanting something a little bit fruity. Fruity fragrances for me can be very hit or miss because sometimes the way that they work with my body chemistry doesn't always work really well. But this is really nice because it is mixed with that like I said, kind of that like sandalwood note. There's a gourmandness to this, that flaky, buttery crust. My body just really, really blends well with a lot of Snif fragrances. Their hotcakes fragrance, I really, really enjoy that. I have beat the drum forever. You guys, if you pair that hotcakes with the salt air, saltwater vanilla, oh man, that's a great, great fragrance. But anyways, Crumb Couture, I do like this. And actually, I just realized that this fragrance is now available at ULTA. And at the time that I'm filming this, I thought I remembered seeing something that Snif fragrances at some point here in the month of July might be 30% off at ULTA. I don't know if it's certain fragrances at Snif or if it's all of them, if it's candles. I have no idea, but if this one is on your radar, if you've been wanting to try out the Crumb Couture, it is now available over at ULTA. So that was fun. And then the last product that I picked up from Snif, I did have some rewards points with them. So I went ahead and redeemed it for a full size of this body mist. It's called Extra Whip. Now, here's the funny thing about this fragrance. I had sprayed this in ULTA and I was kind of like, I don't know what I really think about this. But I thought, well, if I have rewards points, I'll go ahead and redeem it and try it out. Here's the thing, you guys. I like this a lot more when I sprayed it on my body. Fragrance notes on Extra Whip are cold aldehydes, icing sugar, whipped cream, vanilla, milky sandalwood, fluffy musk. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys on this fragrance. If you like Heal the Way, if you like Gentle Reminder, even I would say that Crumb Couture, it's the vanilla note that they use. Now, here's a funny thing, you guys. I don't like Vanilla Vice from Snif. There's like a smoky kind of note in there that does not hit my nose right. But I like this. I like kind of their more gourmand type of fragrances. And this is really good. Now, my favorite pairing with this Extra Whip, I layer this with the original Sol de Janeiro 62 Boom Boom Cream. And, ooh, that's really, really good. Yeah, this just has, like, it's a vanilla, but there's something else with it that, like, it's slightly musky, but it's still sweet, but not cloyingly sweet. It's just really, really well done. So I do not regret redeeming points for this extra whip, but if you have the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream and you have this extra whip, try doing that fragrance combo because it is quite yummy. And then let's go ahead and talk about a fragrance that I purchased from Ulta a couple of weeks ago when they were running some type of sale on the Vacation line. Vacation, by the, like, as in the sunscreen, released a perfume mist. Now I do know that they have like a perfume bottle, but this is a little bit nicer. This is a little bit handier for you to kind of throw into your beach bag. It is that classic vacation fragrance. Fragrance notes here are petitgrain essence, coconut water, coconut milk, bergamot, solar musk, banana, pineapple, pool water, swimsuit lycra, and sea salt. And I'm going to tell you guys, this is just like a body mist, so you probably might not get the longevity of the actual perfume, but this is really nice to layer. I do love the Vacation, their whipped, I can't remember, like it's called their like Vacation sunscreen whip. I've been using that. It's very lightweight. It's moussey in texture, so it goes on really easily. I will say that you probably don't get as much per application as you could with like a traditional lotion or even like a spray. But I really like pairing this, you know, on the days when I'm going to the pool. This is a really nice fragrance to just put on there. Or if you like the fragrance of Vacation, but you don't want to spend the money on the perfume, or you want something that's a little bit more travel friendly, you know, you can just throw it in a bag and go. This is a nice little mist. This also is only 3 fluid ounces, which I can't remember if that's under like TSA guidelines for travel, but I have been liking this fragrance. I've got a lot of fragrances, you guys, but this is a pretty good one here. And then a couple of other things I wanted to show you guys. When I placed that order for the shampoo and conditioner at Sephora last week, I did throw in a sample of the Tartlette tubing lash primer. So this is not their actual, you know, the Tartlette tubing formula. This is their tubing lash primer. I've never tried a tubing lash primer, so I might take this on my vacation here and see how I like it. So why not throw that in there? And then I did get a sample of a fragrance that I have actually had on my wish list at Sephora because I've smelled this on like a little tester in store. This is the Nest Golden Nectar fragrance. So they gave it to me in a little sample and I got it in and I sprayed it on my skin. I'm actually wearing it today. I'm going to go ahead and spray it again here. Ooh. And I love this fragrance. Golden Nectar has fragrance notes of golden orchid, amber, and musk. So it's categorized on Sephora's website as like a warm floral. This is really nice. It's sweet but floral at the same time. I feel like this is it's a nice change up for me from all of the like gourmand or the like summery scents. It's still definitely more of like a spring summer type of scent for me, but it's not overly like heady floral to my nose. There's a warmth to it. I really like this fragrance. Now, here's the thing, you guys. At the time that I'm filming this, the sale's probably over by now, but this was on sale for like 40% off on the Sephora website. So it was on sale at, let me back it up here. When I got this sample in, I loved it so much and I was like, oh, I know that this is currently on sale at Sephora. So I went on the Sephora website and I thought I'm going to go ahead and buy the full-size bottle. Nest fragrances perform quite well on me. I love their vanilla bourbon fragrance for like the fall and winter. So I was like, I'm going to go on so that way I can have this for spring, summer. Well, I got on the Sephora website and it was sold out. But here's a little pro tip. Sephora also, a lot of their products are carried at their Sephora in Kohls. So I went over onto the Kohls website and they still had the Golden Nectar in stock at the 40% off price point. So I was able to go ahead and place that order through Kohls and yay, got my hands on a full-size bottle of this because I do really like this fragrance. It's very nice, warm floral. If you head into your Sephora store or your Sephora in Kohls, you can go ahead and test it out, but that's a really, really nice fragrance. And then while we are talking about fragrances that are offered at Sephora, let's talk about a new body mist that was released within the last month by Phlur. This is their Vanilla Nectar. Now, I did purchase this in the smaller of the body mist sizes. I think this one was around $25. Vanilla Nectar has fragrance notes, top notes of papaya nectar, apricot, sugared tangelo, mid notes of peach blossom, coconut, coconut orchid, jasmine dew. My 40-year-old eyes are having a lot of fun reading this right now. Base notes of whipped vanilla, cedar, and honeyed amber. And I'm going to tell you guys, I would say of all of the body mists that I have tried for more spring summer from Phlur, this is my favorite. I love this vanilla nectar fragrance. Lasting power is actually pretty good for a body mist for me. I will say that Phlur body mists do tend to linger and stick around on me. This is sweet without it being cloyingly sweet. I mean, it is like a nectar sweetness, but this is so good. Again, go in store and test this one out if you have a Sephora near you. But I really, really love this. There's something about this. It's not a dupe. It's not the same. But if you like, what is it? Killian, Love Don't Be Shy. If you like that, like really sweet but kind of fruity, kind of marshmallowy type of fragrance, then I think that you would like Vanilla Nectar. I really, really love this one. This is probably, like I said, my favorite fragrance for spring, summer from Phlur. I would love for them to release this in a perfume because I do get just a little bit more lasting power out of their perfumes. There's a little bit more intensity. But yeah, this is a great fragrance, this Vanilla Nectar. Highly, highly recommend it. And then another fragrance that I picked up from Phlur, I bought this first in the travel size because I really liked it on the little tester. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick this up and see how it performs on my skin. And I do really like it. And it's called Vanilla Skin. Now it's in this little test size. And you can see my daughter has used an ample amount of it already. This I will definitely purchase when it comes to the Sephora sale, when I can get 20% off of it, unless I see another deeper discount on it beforehand. This is a fragrance that I definitely want for the fall and winter. I will go ahead and spray a little bit here on my arm. This is a warm vanilla. It's more like fall winter type of vanilla. It doesn't have the boozy note that the vanilla bourbon from Nest has, but this is warm. It kind of reminds me, it's not the same, but like it's not as smoky as Maison Margiela Replica there by the fireside. It's not as smoky as that, but it's kind of in that vein. Vanilla Skin has fragrance notes of sugar crystals, cashmere wood, and vanilla. So that's what the cashmere wood note, I think, is what's giving it more of that like somewhat smoky element, but it's not overly smoky. It's just warm and inviting. I really, really like this fragrance. So this is another one that I definitely have on my wish list to purchase in a full size. So that is it for this month. Not a ton of stuff to talk about, but enough fun things to share with you guys. Let me know in the comment box down below if you have experience with any of these products that I talked about. Lots of fun things to smell good. Right now, I'm trying to determine what I want to take with me when I go on vacation next week. Just a lot of these fragrances are just so yummy and delicious. I love smelling good. I love fragrance. I mean, obviously that's what my channel is predominantly focused on, but I love fragrance so very, very much. And it's exciting to always get new goodies. So again, let me know in the comment box down below if you like this video, what your experience has been with any of these products. Please hit thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to my channel if you are new. I do want to say thank you so very, very much for spending your time here with me today. And until my next one, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.